Good morning, guys, and we're ready to go to explore Sunward Fansipan here in Sapa, Lao Cai, Vietnam. From our hotel to Butel, our first destination should be the Sand Plaza, where we'll ride a funicular going to Mom Ho Monorail. Welcome back to Tiil's Laagan. We are now leaving to Butel and going to Sapa Center. The problem is it's raining here in Sapa, so I don't know if we can climb up to the top. Let's see. Let's cross our fingers. We're here at Sapa Center, and it's raining. We're walking towards the Sapa Center iconic globe. From here you can see that the mountains are very cloudy, so I don't know. If we will enjoy Fansipan later. Take some pictures for a souvenir. The Sapa Globe is located in Sapa Center. We can also see the plaza and also the cathedral. And it's also very near to the Sand Plaza, where you can ride funicular. But we are advised that the Sand Plaza is closed due to the recent typhoon. There are landslide and the funicular trail has been affected by the landslide. So this is what we miss. This very beautiful landscape. So we book a grab going to the Huang Lin cable car station. And again, the rain is very heavy. So when it rains, it pours. Reaching the Wangalin cable car station and the end of the Wong Ho funicular station from Sand Plaza should be here.
Okay, yeah. Check ticket. Yes, okay. Thank you. Yeah.
As we booked already at Cloak for the Fansipan Legend tour, so we just scan our QR code so that we can enter. So welcome to the Sunward Fansipan Legend. It's raining heavily, so in the entrance there are people offering like a raincoat and a shoes cover. Beautiful garden and a Instagrammable I love Sapa signage where you can take a picture. The garden is very well maintained and beautiful flowers around. What a beautiful landscape of the Fansipan Huanglin cable car station. Going into the cable station, you'll pass a beautiful landscape, like the plants are carved into animals like horses, elephants, and many more. We are entering the Fansipan native village, which they are showing the way of the native people here in Sapa, in a smaller village, and doing the handicrafts like making bags, gardening, and many more. You can also buy some souvenir items here like the handmade bags and woven textiles. You can hear the rain pouring.
Try.
These areas are potteries, jars making, and flower making made of twigs. To Sunward Fansipan Legend. We are approaching the Wanglin cable car station. From here, you can see the sandward iconic landscape. There's also a Buddhist temple here. The Buddhist temple is just in the front of the entrance of the Honglin cable car station. Let's have a 360 view of this area. The Buddhist temple, the entrance to Honglin cable car station, and the famous sunward Fansipan. Entering the Wanglin cable car station. If the Sun Plaza is open, the Mongoha monorail station will also end here. Then you will transfer to the Wanglin cable car station, going into the top of the mountain of the Fansipan Legend. The Fansipan Wanglin cable car ticket will cost you 800,000 Vietnamese dong per person. Another iconic Fansipan architecture. This place should be the end of the Mongoha monorail funicular station and will just exit going through the cable car station. Upon entrance, your QR code will be scanned. The line to Fansipan cable car is not that long because maybe it's raining. They said usually if it is weekend, the line is very long and it will take you an hour to wait just to ride for the cable car. But today, because some people canceled because of the situation, so I don't know if we can see the top of the Fansipan. Let's see. Wanglin or Wanglin station. And we're queuing in the cable car. The cable car is quite big. I think it will have 20 people inside or more. The cable car is full, so we will wait for the next cable car.
Dito ta sa gilid ng picture mo.
So it's our time now. We're the first two persons to ride in the cable car.
Hello.
And you can feel already the cold in this area. And we're on the cable car. From Wanglin cable car station to Fansipan cable car station will take you 15 to 20 minutes at the height of 3,000 meters above sea level. The cable car can accommodate 30 to 35 passengers, so this is a big cable car. And we're starting to climb up. You can still see the landscape from here, so they said if it is a beautiful day, you can see the rice terraces below. And we're enjoying the ride with our co-riders, as they're a group tour, so we are the only ones that are not from the group. As I mentioned earlier, now you can see some of the rice terraces below. The cable car is very big. You cannot feel the swing of the cable car. Unlike other cable cars that only accommodate 8 people. take me to World Fansipan Legend. As we're starting to ascend, the background now is turns to gray and it's zero visibility. And we now arrive at the top of the Fansipan cable car station, and it's very cold. It's 10 to 11 degrees Celsius. Our jacket is not for this cold. And because it's raining and you're at the highest peak, so additional factors for the cold weather. So it's very zero visibility outside, so I don't know if we can get outside. Let's see. We just arrived here at the top of the Fansipan cable car, and we're going into the restaurants. And the exit going into the mountain attractions. We passed by some souvenir shops and also they're selling jackets for the cold weather. There are a lot of people inside the restaurants and in the souvenir shops, maybe because of the cold weather outside. Let's try to check if we can get out. It's still raining and zero visibility from here. Even in the restaurant is still very cold. Tried to get outside to check the view but it's zero visibility. So we decided to get back and it's very, very cold. I checked it's almost 9 degrees Celsius. So we waited for almost an hour to check if the rains will stop and the visibility will be clear. But bad news, it's still zero visibility and still very cold. I tried to get out again to have some pictures of the Guanyin statue, Buddha statue, the stupa and the Grand Bellery, but to no avail. At 11 a.m. we decided to get back to the Fansipan Mountain cable car station and go down as our scheduled departure from Fansipan to Hanoi will be at 1:45 p.m. So it's a bad timing for us to go to Fansipan. It's raining and it's zero visibility. We cannot see anything. So we're not able to go to the mountain and also to the highest peak, the Fansipan highest peak. So I don't know if we can come back here, but let's see. So maybe this is not for us. As you can see, going down is still zero visibility. You cannot see anything but pure white smog or fog. I don't know what it is. We are now going down to Honolulu Station. As you can see, it's zero visibility outside, so it's not a good timing for us. Same with our co-riders, so they're very disappointed as well, and they're catching at ours also because they're getting back to Hanoi as well at 2 p.m.
Thank you.
We're exiting the cable car, wet and very cold.
Jacket mo, Vietnamese.
Upon exit, there is a souvenir shop as well. You like to buy Fansipan souvenir items here? You really miss all of the attractions at the top of Fansipan and the highest peak in Indochina. We took some pictures in the landscapes going back to the exit of the Honolulu station. So let's say goodbye to Fansipan. Home we can come back here at a beautiful weather. We took a grab going back to our hotel and we're ready for our next destination, going to Hanoi. We booked from One to Go, a limousine van going into Hanoi. The best part is we were picked up at our Sapa hotel and will be dropped at our Hanoi hotel. Goodbye, Sapa. Hope to see you next time. Going down, there's a beautiful landscape. You can see a lot of rice terraces from the right side. Rice terraces are very nice to look at. Nature in its finest. As in I will be a 5 to 6 hours, we have 2 stops.
Diba?
This is the Val de Macen that we booked. Capacity of 7 people inside. Some of the local wines being sold here in this area, so there are a lot of choices.
Ah.
Food delicacies and teas are also being sold here. We have a 15-minute break here. Then we're back at the road. The next stop we had a 20-minute break. After 5 hours, we're here at Hanoi. Traveling going to Fansipan with a sleeper bus and going back to Hanoi with a limousine van are both wonderful experience and must try if you go to Sapa. Thank you for watching. Let's explore Hanoi. See you at my next vlog. Bye-bye.